this is Rick Casells from Exercises for Injuries, exercisesforinjuries.com. I'm down here in California, specifically, where are we, Costa Mesa?
Yes.
Somewhere in California. We're at Fitness Business Summit, and I ran into Mike Whitfield again. And Mike's going to talk about Workout Finishers 2.0 and why he has come up with a 2.0 of workout finishers.
Yeah, absolutely. The 2.0 is basically just taking something that's already good and making it greater. My programming has actually changed since the original launch, and that's what we're supposed to do as trainers. And of course, I'm sure you can relate, just making things better to help people prevent injuries and that kind of thing. Well, I've done the same thing with finishers, and what was already good, I wanted to make it better, and it was just based on feedback from my readers, my followers, plus clients. And then there's also when I tested them out myself, and I just found just a better way of programming them. And then also the presentation of the finishers. It's going to be a lot easier to pick one, and it's going to be broken down. And you have density style finishers, you have upper body finishers, lower body finishers. So it's going to be a lot easier to go to the manual and say, you know what, I want to skip cardio, and I want to do this instead. And I'm just going to go to the lower body finisher today. So that way you can just go to the manual and bam, right there.
Awesome. Awesome. And then maybe you can kind of explain to people, when we'll take a step back, and where did the idea of the finisher come from, and what is a finisher?
Absolutely. It's funny, they've actually been around for a while, but I'm the only one that's obsessed about them. I love writing them. I love seeing what works. Well, basically what happens is I've learned from people like Alan Cosgrove, Craig Valentine, Roman, and they've used some kind of body weight or some kind of high intensity work at the end of the workout. And what I've done is I've taken that and utilized it with my own programs and just put my own big spin on it. Basically what you're looking at is a finisher is a great way to just replace long boring cardio. Typically what people do, they come to the gym or even go to their home gym, they do their warm-up, they do their workout, and then they follow that with either intervals or just long cardio for 30 to 40 minutes. What I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting people to replace that cardio in the interval training with these finishers, because one, they're a lot more fun, they're a lot more challenging, you hit a lot more muscle, you're going to burn more calories, and two, the time that it takes. The longest finisher in the manual, I would say, is probably 10 minutes. On average, I'd say they're around 5 minutes. And it's just because of the density, the sheer density and volume that you're doing in that amount of time with a little bit of rest, that's what's going to help you break through plateaus and improve your conditioning, which a lot of people don't realize that a finisher can actually improve your conditioning. And we're talking going up and down the stairs, playing with your kids, just little things like that to me are more important than the fat loss. But of course, everybody's concerned about the fat loss.
Yeah. And then with the 1.0, I mean, what I would do is the days that I couldn't make it to the gym or didn't work out, I would go in my basement and I have this hallway, and I would do your stuff in the hallway.
Sure.
And I would curse your name as I did them. And wonder how in the world you ever thought of this idea. So they're also really good if you don't have a ton of equipment, you have a small bit of space, you can't get to the gym, you can quickly do them as a workout. They're not meant for that, but if you need a quick 10-20 minute workout to do in your basement in this hallway,
sure,
it's something you can do as well.
Absolutely. It's a great plug and play system too. I've actually had I used to say, really don't do finishers on your off day, okay? But I've had some readers and clients swear by it that, hey, I'm doing these finishers on my off day, I'm losing fat even faster, and I'm not running into any kind of injury issues or anything. So people can actually use these on their off day.
Awesome. Yeah. And then maybe we can wrap up, and you can give us an example of one of your finishers.
Sure.
We won't do it, but Mike will kind of explain it to you.
Absolutely. One of the biggest components inside the 2.0 is the density style finisher. And what I mean by density is you're basically going to do as much as you can in a given time frame. So let's say, for instance, you got 3 exercises, and what I like to do is take the 5 minutes. Okay, so you have 5 minutes, you do these 3 exercises, you're going to do as many circuits as you can in the 5 minutes. But here's the catch, the reps are very short. We're talking, as a matter of fact, there's one finisher in there that's everything is 1 rep. You do 1 rep of each exercise. So that means you're going to put in a lot of rounds. So a good example of that is, let's say the lunge jumps, you can do 1 per side, and then you can do, like, let's say a close grip push-up, 1 rep, and then a squat thrust, 1 rep, and then you finally end up with, let's say a bodyweight squat, 1 rep. So you go through that circuit as many times as you can, and of course you're moving from one exercise to another. That alone is burning calories. But then on top of that, you're also putting in the reps and things like that. And it's just a crazy but yet effective way, and it's a lot of fun to put into your workout. So, you know, my thing is I don't want people getting bored of their workout. So I want to end their boredom, but at the same time, I also want them to get results. And that's what finishers do.
Awesome. And I'll have more information about Mike Whitfield's Workout Finishers 2.0 down below. But Mike, where can people get more information about you?
Absolutely. They can go to my blog, which is trainwithfinishers.com. And then, of course, the product itself is at workoutfinishers.com.
So thank you very much. Exercises for Injuries readers, listeners, viewers. This is Rick Casellas from California saying take care and bye-bye.